Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a little boy named Daniel. He was born into a very poor family. His parents were honest people, but life was hard for them. They struggled every day just to put food on the table. One day, Daniel's father made a painful decision. He sent his young son to work in the house of a very rich man in the city. The hope was simple: Daniel would serve faithfully, and one day the rich man would help him build a better future. Daniel worked hard. He cleaned, ran errands, and obeyed every instruction. He never complained, even when he was tired or hungry. Years passed, and Daniel grew into a quiet, respectful young boy. But when it was time for the rich man to help him, everything changed. The rich man refused to settle Daniel. Instead, he made a false accusation. He claimed that Daniel had taken his money and wasted it on bad company. Without listening to Daniel or asking questions, the rich man used his influence to get the boy locked up. Daniel was kept in a police cell for 1 month. It was a dark and lonely time. He was scared, confused, and heartbroken. Far away, the news shocked his parents deeply. The pain was too much for them, and shortly after, they both passed away. Daniel was now alone. Just when hope seemed lost, a kind man, a good Samaritan, heard about the case. He looked into it and saw that Daniel was innocent. He helped secure Daniel's release and took responsibility for him. Instead of bitterness, the kind man gave Daniel a second chance. He sent him back to school. Daniel studied with all his strength. He remembered his late father's words every day. Never repay evil with evil. Those words became his guide. Daniel went on to study law. Through discipline, hard work, and grace, he graduated with a first-class degree, becoming the best in his class. Years later, after gaining experience and serving with integrity, Daniel rose through the legal system and eventually became a judge. Fate had one final test waiting for him. One day, a serious criminal case was brought before his court. The accused was involved in kidnapping and other serious crimes. When the case file was opened, Daniel recognized the name. It was the son of the rich man who once destroyed his life. When the rich man entered the courtroom and saw the judge, his heart sank. The boy he had treated unfairly was now the man deciding his son's future. The courtroom was silent. Everyone expected revenge. But Judge Daniel remembered his father's voice. He remembered the pain, the injustice, and the long road that brought him here. He chose justice, not hatred. Though the law allowed a life sentence, Judge Daniel showed mercy. He reduced the punishment and ordered a shorter prison sentence focused on reform and accountability. The rich man left the courtroom broken, not by punishment, but by regret. Daniel had won the greatest victory of all. Not over a man, but over bitterness.